So I left the camp around 7:10, 7:15 this morning, and I did around 6 miles right now. It's almost 10 o'clock. I ran into a few people who I actually met at Scott and Frodo's, who just started on May 1st, a day after me. So they're pushing it. I mean, even though I know it's not a race, you should never compare it with others. You hike your own bike. Still, at the end of the day, you feel like kind of slow compared to them, which I should never compare in the first place. So trying to ignore them, keep moving here, one step at a time, Canada in my mind, hoping to do 2 more hours and then take a lunch break after that. Today, for the first time ever, I experienced trail magic at mile 68.5, which was incredible. I mean, why would anyone need to come out of their own space and help someone else, especially hikers, right? Like, we're just a bunch of people who are backpacking across the country. What's the point of helping us? We don't deserve anything. We're doing it for ourselves. So it is kind of a selfish pursuit, but there are people out there willing to go out of their way to help us, which is incredible. I need to get my mind over it to digest fact. Also restores the faith in humanity as well. So I totally need to give back to this community one day, and I will. I am looking forward to it pretty much. So for all of you who are wondering what is trail magic, let me explain it briefly. Trail magic, like the word says, is magic that happens on the trail by someone out of nowhere, just comes out of the blue and who's willing to help the hikers going all the way. It's just, they could be the fellow hikers, they could be someone who hiked the trail previously, or they could be someone who's not hiking the trail at all, or who's not willing to hike the trail at all as well. They're just doing it for kindness from the bottom of their heart. They don't really expect anything in return. Some might take donations based on what kind of help you receive from them, but mostly it's for free. So that's trail magic, and that's the power of the community on long distance trails like this. And I found it really interesting because it's only here in America. I'm not sure if this kind of community exists elsewhere in the world, but that'd be good to know. We're currently at mile 77. We made it to the Scissors Crossing. We got some water to resupply here. A lot of free water caches. Again, thanks to the trail angels. See? Cool. We hitched into Julian, and we're probably gonna have dinner here and let's get back onto the trail. Here's Wesley. Hey. And Vigo. This is how I slept last night. Cowboy camp for the first time in my life. It's time to get ready and get back on the trail.
For several years, I struggled with the idea of home. Even though I lived inside a building, in a concrete jungle surrounded by thousands of people, and never felt like I was at home. But when I woke up under the bridge with fellow hikers, I was at peace. That's because house is just a building, but home, it's a family, friends, and a community with whom you can honestly share your joys and sorrows of life and deeply express who you are. PCT became my home by providing a family and a trusting community. It reminded that I can actually live in a big house and still feel homeless. Also, family, it isn't always blood.